It was a quick campervan visit to the glorious northwest of Scotland and a couple of nights on one of our favourite campsites. We wanted a couple of good walks, and where better to start a walk than just along the road at Cocoa Mountain at Balnakeil. Have a look at this lot. Gina reckoned we needed some good sustenance before walking along the peninsula to Faraid Head, and this chocolate covered croissant absolutely did the trick. And Balnakeil even has its own campervan here, although it's perhaps a wee bit pricey at 20 quid a night. The remains of Balnakeil Church, the final resting place of the 18th century Gaelic bard Rob Donn, and one Elizabeth Parks, John Lennon's auntie. It's said his song In My Life was inspired by regular visits to Durness and his Aunt Elizabeth. This walk to Faraid Head was all sun, sand and sea and distant mountains. Absolutely perfect. I'm at the very end of Faraid Head, looking across the end of the Pentland Firth towards Cape Wrath. And you can't quite see it on the film. I might see if I can focus in on it. But you can just see the white dot of the Cape Wrath lighthouse, the most northwesterly point in the British mainland. It's a fantastic day, it's absolutely beautiful, but it's very, very windy, and that's why I'm not doing a lot of audio. And it's actually so windy that I can't even use a tripod. It's just making the tripod vibrate. Excuse me, pardon me please for all the kind of bumpy footage, some of the shaky footage. But it's just such a fantastic place, such a beautiful day. And as I've always said, if you get good weather like this in Scotland all the time, there's nowhere finer in the world. And the big problem is, of course, if you've got weather like this all the time in Scotland, the place would be inundated and there would be NC 500s all over the place with all that entails. So we just make the best of the good weather conditions when we can and enjoy them as much as we can. For our next walk, we drove round to Kinlochbervie and took the narrow road to Old Shore Moor and Seigra for the 4-mile walk into the glorious Sandwood Bay, a place rich in folklore and legend, a place described by the ancient Gaels as a thin place, where the separation between worlds is negligible.